It was the year 1940, and the fate of the British people, the fate of Europe, and the fate of the free world at large hung in the balance as Winston Churchill became Prime Minister of Britain. But how did a man like Churchill, a man so controversial, a man so flawed, a man who had made many costly mistakes, how did this man become Prime Minister and even became the person on whose shoulders lied this huge responsibility? I think in many ways we are all flawed. In fact, history is replete with stories of individuals, men and women, who have risen from the ashes of their flaws and went ahead to do great things in life. I believe there's an uncanny wisdom, and in fact, I dare say advantage, that comes with embracing adversity and failure. And I think our position and our attitude towards failure and adversity is to embrace them. We ought to have a positive attitude towards it. I'll be sharing 3 things that failure and adversity do for us. 1, they give us perspective, they help us to be self-aware, and they give us a stronger resolve. First, perspective. Failure and adversity helps us to see things for what they really are. They help us to clarify what really matters. They help us to challenge our wrong assumptions, and they give us this sense of appreciation for growth because we know what it takes to get there, and they give us empathy. Second, failure and adversity helps us to build self-awareness. There is actually nothing, in my opinion, there is nothing that help us to know ourselves better and the strengths of our relationships like failure and adversity. Failure and adversity open to us our own biases and blind spots. They reveal our strengths and our weaknesses. And in the process, they help us to be more humble. Lastly, failure and adversity build in us a strong resolve to fight challenges head on. Just like someone who is lifting weights is building their muscles, failure and adversity, they build our resolve and condition our mind and spirit to face future challenges. I believe strongly that we all ought to embrace failure and adversity when they happen, because they help us, give us perspective, give us self-awareness, and builds our strengths and our personal resolve. Winston Churchill later went to be credited with the person who won the Second World War and saved the free world from this impending danger. While his legacy remains contented, but the world appreciates his legacy and his achievement forever. Thank you.